What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, the power of no contact. Why you have to let women from your past go. All right, 2025, whole new year. I don't want guys to be weighed down by old options or women that were playing games, because the thing about it is, if you go backwards, you can never go forward, okay? And here's another thing about it. Women that already had an opportunity to be with you didn't take that opportunity, or they used the opportunity to just fumble it, or maybe you were leading wrong. See, it's a very underrated skill to be able to scrap a situation knowing where you went wrong or knowing where she went wrong. See, everybody's interpretation of no contact is, I'm going no contact to attract her back and hopefully she'll act better. No, women respect silence and when you level up. Silence and when you level up. See, I see a lot of naysayers in the comment section. Man, women never come back. They only come back to attractive guys, bro. Well, did you level up? Did you do the work? Of course she's not going to come back. Reason why I'm making this video is because as the stars aligned and the universe has blessed me with another opportunity at a chick that I was big off of. I don't even use Snapchat anymore. It's in my other phone. But I was going through old videos. We were together every day. I was big off of this chick. I accepted disrespect and she was fine. But guess who's finer? Guess who came up? Guess who leveled up? Guess who bossed up? So am I blessed? Absolutely not. See, when you have the power of knowing, you see that no contact actually worked to your benefit, not to attract her back, because it's going to do that regardless. You're not blessed when you get another opportunity with a chick. See, here's another thing. Women are always going to think that you're easier to get to because they already got with you before. That's why you just got to do this and do this. Build, 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 build. Be that rare man. But she's going to go off with another option and she's going to do her thing. That's her prerogative. Let her do that. Just keep building block by piece by piece by block by block by piece by piece. When I saw this chick, I'm thinking to myself, bro, the things that you were thinking about the chick at the time, you didn't love yourself. So going no contact actually helped you. And this is another thing. Years later, we're talking about right now. At that time, I don't even know what year that was. I'm so ahead in my mind. Crazy. So when guys are saying, well, women don't come back, they don't come back fast or whatever. I always say this. It could be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. Recently had a one-on-one call with a guy who just walked away from his chick with her for 8 years. Got tired of the garbage. Said, you know what? I just gave her silence and told her she needs to move out. And didn't give her a date, like she needs to move out. Said, brother, I'm proud of you. And then just gave her silence. Said she was like, oh, I could change. No. Just look, it's okay. We're through. Undervalued skill. Most men don't look at that as a skill. Looking at a situation and being like, yo, I let this like a simp. I let this like a beta. I gotta scrap it because I'm disrespecting myself. I just gotta get it out the way. I'm not gonna lie. When I see comments that say that like, oh, it doesn't work like that. Yes, it does work because it's supposed to work for you, not to attract her back, because 9 times out of 10, it attracts them back. But guess what? You're a completely different person and they're thinking you're the same person. That's why they're coming back around. Don't let people play with you. 2025. I don't care if it was in December of 2024, November 2024. So recent and fresh that it's on your mind. No, let it go. Scrap it, bro. Because when you give women space, they see that you were actually good for them. A lot of dudes are worried about women going to other options of men that are better than you. But how can they be better than you if you're about to level up? She has to stay with that dude. Or what? She's just getting smashed out. So when you were trying to make something happen with her, were you just trying to smash her out, or were you really serious about the chick? So never look at it. And if you were trying to smash, then the next guy's just trying to smash. How is a woman ever going to get better than you? When you level up, when you work on yourself, when you're seasoned, when you're a vet at this, you see things coming before they even come now, because you're like, yo, you thought you had my number. Turns out it was me versus me the entire time, and I leveled up. This is motivation, bro. Because in these videos, I'm teaching dudes how to attract women. We talk about new women, getting on dating apps, approaching in real life. But half the battle is saying, no, I'm good off of old situations, or scrapping old situations that aren't in your favor. And if a woman does come back around and she has good intentions and you think that everything's going to work out, I'm telling you it won't. It won't. And that's what gets guys the most, because they'll be like, oh, it actually worked. They get excited. They get giddy. Hey, it worked. It worked. Should I give her another chance now? And I'm always thinking to myself, like, nah, don't give her another chance, bro. Just keep it pushing. And guys can't seem to comprehend that. They can't. Because here's the thing. What is going well? Because if it was going well, you would have never had to scrap it. You would have never had to turn your back. You would have never had to give silence. You would have never been craving more respect in the situation if everything was working out. So if you think about it, if she comes back, what is she coming back for? She's coming back now. She figures you're a good option. And guys, you already know this. When women break apart from you, or they need space from you, and you're like, what the hell is going on? Or something just goes wrong. There's friction. It's another dude. You know that in your heart of all hearts. You know that. It's another dude. So they're going off to a situation with another dude, and then maybe another dude, and then coming back around, and then you're like, yo, I think that this chick has learned her lesson. The lesson that she learned is you're safe. You're reliable, you're all about her, and things just didn't work out with those other dudes. Let's just be cutthroat about this, okay? So you need to leave women in the past. And here's the thing about emotions and feelings. This is a skill, because there's always like an angel on your shoulder, a devil on your shoulder. The angel's telling you, leave her right where she stands. You know she's no good for you. You know if things were meant to be the way they were meant to be, then you would be with her. Then you got the devil on your shoulder. Damn, she fine. Bro. Remember how you used to be smacking that? Remember that. You used to be crushing that. Damn, we had good times. She was fun. Don't listen to the devil. Listen to the angel. And when women seem to be coming and pressuring and getting upset when it's time to scrap a situation, that's because they know that their time is up. They know their time's up. So they're like, wait a minute. They're trying to scramble and do all this stuff. But the thing is, that's showing you right there. Why did I have to bring this energy to you or give you silence to make you act a certain way? See, guys get off on that too. When women are like, well, wait a minute, like, can we just talk about this? Look, we had plenty of time to talk about this. Get to stepping. Leave women in the past. Because this is the thing. The reason why dudes do want to go backwards is because you feel like you didn't conquer the woman. You didn't conquer the situation. But guess what? In order to understand yourself better and understand women better, right? You have to start scrapping situations to see how they react. So when you see how they react, you're like, okay, I got the game figured out. You deserve better. You deserve more respect. See, when I talk about leveling up, dudes are already at where they're at right now. But when you level up over years, you become one of these guys, right, that you always hear women talking about, like, oh, I want a guy in a high position. I want a guy who makes this much. I want a guy who's built. I want a guy who has good fashion sense. And I want a guy who smells good. And I want a guy that you do all that stuff. And then what kind of guy do you turn into? So you weren't that guy right now. You take a step away from her, you become that guy. Now you're one of the guys that women actually want like that. So what the hell do you look like going back to an old situation? I love when I see comments like, yo, this girl was disrespecting me. I watched a bunch of your videos and I just got rid of her, bro. And it's the best feeling ever. Yes, never look back. Never look back. Because I'm telling you, when I seen this chick, I'm like, damn, she's still fine. Then when I'm seeing the Snapchat videos, I was like, damn, bro. Used to have her on the bed just twerking for me. I swear, used to have her on the bed just twerking for me. Used to just smack all on it. Smack all on it. Be obsessed with it. Thinking about it now, she's not better than me. She could never be better than me anyway. But I'm sexier than she is. You got to have that confidence. Leave them in the past. Because when you don't leave women in the past, there's always women in front of you too. Here's another thing. Women are always in front of you. Women are checking for you. Women might be checking you out here. There's a chick that likes you here. And you're so worried about your past relationship. You're so worried about, I was this close. I was almost there. Why'd she have to do that? Did I mess up? See, when you're thinking to yourself, did I mess up? You probably did. But like I said, it's a skill to say, I messed up. Hold yourself accountable and say, I can't go backwards like that. because I really didn't learn the lesson then. See, it's all about maturity and letting go of that ego. She could be fine. She could be sexy. You could have had a good time with her, right? But then there came those subtle times of disrespect. If you really go back and think about it, when you're trying to go backwards in a situation, you want a woman to see you in a different light so you can make the situation come back to life so it can work. But it can never work like that, because when you have the power of knowing, you know that you're a different person now. So you'll always look back at the old person and say, you know what? I was that person. I don't even like that person now that I'm looking back at it. See, this is the thing. You have to unalive that person, that old person inside of you. Get rid of them. If you got to do it every day, do it for this new person to live. Going backwards for a chick, never doing it. I'm telling you, guys that are non-believers and no contact, the universe is going to show you. The stars are going to align. The chick is going to come back around. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But I'm telling you, it could be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You're gonna be like, yo, I should give that another shot. I could kill some time. I ain't got nothing to do like that. No. Time is your most valuable asset. So most men don't even want to waste it on chicks to begin with. But why would you waste it on an old chick? Think about it. Women don't seem to respect men until it comes time to give them silence, move on. This is why they get pissed off when you move on and they see you doing better, because you were supposed to be doing better for them. Let me say that again. Women don't like when you move on from them and do better, because you were already supposed to be doing better with them. So when they're spinning the block for you, when they're coming back, it's because you're doing better and they want an opportunity at that. But what do you look like? Some type of sucker? And this is what I love. When you see these videos of women freaking out like, oh, I tried to play with him, I tried to toy with him, and now he just went about his business. You damn right. You damn right. See, they didn't think it could happen like that. They didn't think that the dude would have some self-respect for himself, pick himself up and walk away. And guess what? That's one thing that happens. Then he levels up. That's another thing that happens. Now he becomes a better option for somebody who's going to act right. So he's gonna, see, we don't have the same strategy, right? Women will actually reach into their bag for one of the nice guys. One of the guys that weren't good enough to make the cut in the beginning. So they'll try to go double back and get one of those guys. We're not like that. Men who respect themselves, we don't reach into the bag of chicks in the past and then say, oh, let me get one that was disrespecting me before and try to turn it into something, even though it was really nothing. We don't do that. We have more character than that. Let your character show. Women ain't going to be all willy-nilly thinking that like you're this new guy. They're going to be trying to bank on the fact that you're the old version of yourself. That's what I'm saying. When you practice body game and taking care of yourself, you picked a haircut, you liked it. Women see you on social media too. They're always stalking your social media. That's why they'll even slide in the DMs and stuff like that. So when they come back around, hey, big head, what's going on? You have to understand. Don't be naive. I'm not the same guy. Oh, okay. I can see why she's coming back around now. If you have no intentions on leveling up, maybe it would be a good opportunity for you to get back with the chick. Maybe it would be a good opportunity for you to go back to a situation that was not 100% to your liking. Maybe. But for all my men that level up, for all my men that don't want to play around, for all my men that are focused on business, no. There is no turning back. We're not going back to the past. Old options. See, the thing is, a lot of times when women just go ghost or they go silent, maybe there was miscommunication on your part, because I remember I was just talking to somebody and they were asking me my thoughts on no contact in their situation. This is what happened. They flew somewhere. She flew back. He was under the assumptions that she would stay there until he was flying back. He never said that. He never mentioned that to her. She wanted to come home, so she flew back. He got upset and went no contact. See, that's different. If it's something like that where there was miscommunication, you could either fix that or understand where you went wrong and scrap the situation altogether. But you can never look at somebody in a situation like that and get mad and say, oh no, I'm going no contact. No. When a situation goes bad because a woman is playing games with your time, a woman is not respecting you, she thinks that she can go do better somewhere else, let her. Let her, give her all the space she needs. Because when you level up and she sees it, bro, the feeling that hits a woman on the inside, like, damn, I fucked up. I had an opportunity with that. Do not go backwards with women in 2025. Leave them in the past. It's your boy, Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.